I hold several 2 times points or 2% cashback cards in my arsenal, but one card reigns supreme over the rest, and we're gonna talk about that today. So in my hand here, I have the American Express Blue Business Plus card. For those of you that don't know, the First National Bank of Omaha Evergreen Visa Signature 2% cashback card, and last but not least is the City Double Cash card. All of these cards have their positives and negatives, but only one is the king for me. And that card is none other than the Blue Business Plus card by American Express. Why do I love this card so much? Well, first and foremost, I love MR points more than any other point ecosystem out there. As a matter of fact, the points guy is currently valuing MR points at about 2 cents per point. So I'm all about accumulating MR points as much as I can. What's so great about this card is that it's 2x on everything up to $50,000 a year. You could effectively get a welcome offer on this card as far as value goes in your spend every year. If you're maxing out $50,000 in spend, you're getting 100,000 MR points a year, which is the equivalent of a base platinum card offer. So you could really get great value with this card being your daily driver. Now, I don't do that. I have other cards that I spend on to get me other American Express points or MR points based on category spend. So um, I'm not doing that personally, but you could do that. Also, too, what's so great about this card is that it has no annual fee, which if you are in the American Express ecosystem, almost every card has an annual fee of some sort. But it's so great to have this card because if the unthinkable happened and I decided to close my other MR earning point cards like the platinum card or the gold card, and I had a stash of MR points like I do right now at almost 600,000, the card is an MR point card. So it would hold the pool of cards that I have currently without jeopardizing any of those points at all. So I think this card has, for me, some amazing superpowers. Now, I know that one of the drawbacks of the card, at least to several people, is that it's a business card and you shouldn't be putting your personal spend on a business card. Eh, maybe, but I kind of disagree with that a little bit. Now, when I opened this card last year in January, I opened it up as a sole proprietor. And what that means is basically you go in, you start applying for the card, you put in what your business is, which is sole proprietor, and you use your social security number and you give Amex a little bit of information about your business. So I do have a side gig. It's not real consistent. It's basically word of mouth. I have probably 5 or 6 clients a year. I consult in the technology realm and also information security realm. Uh, so that's my business, and I'm the only person that does it. So that's why it's a sole proprietor business. And when I applied for it last year, I got the card, no questions asked, no issue at all whatsoever. And it was my first card into the business card world. And since then, I've opened up a couple of others. But this card is amazing. And I put all my personal spend on it that is not category spend. And MX doesn't seem to care about it. But I bet a bunch of you out there also too probably have something going on the side that you could actually open up this card as a sole proprietor and be just fine. And for those of you that don't want to do that and don't want to risk that, that's totally fine too. But this card as a 2x earning card on everything, is a powerhouse if you're looking to uh, add up those MR points quickly. Like I said, if you max out the 2x on the card, you're getting 100K MR points a year. So this thing is a beast, in my opinion. So that's all I have. I'm really curious to hear about what you all think about this card. Let's talk about it in the comments section below. I'm really curious. Also, too, I am making the march toward 1,000 subscribers. If you would please consider clicking the subscribe button to my channel if you have not already, and also maybe even liking this video as well. Those are two free things that you can do to get my channel visible to more people just like yourself. I thank you ahead of time. Now, please go be good to one another, all right? And until next time, bye for now.